Welcome to Allie's Attic, where you never know what kind of surprise you'll find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my surprise is an alternative indie pop rock band, award-nominated, with a passion for creating music. I'm losing my mind. And spreading hope through friendship. Now, I'm going to tell you who we have on the phone, then I'll tell you who else is in the band. The band is called Shadow of Wales. We have Joshua Flores, who's the front man for this group, on the phone with us. We also have Jeremy Boyum on bass guitar and JD Vasquez on keys. Now, also part of the band is Joshua's brother Caleb on drums and Chris Fraga on lead guitar. Oh my God, this is going to be fun. Now, just so everybody knows, we've been having all kinds of crazy technical issues. So we're going to do this, and I'm crossing my fingers that it goes well. But it's been fun. I've gotten to know the guys really well. They're awesome, awesome guys. The part that makes this band truly unique is the experience that all of them have had in aggressively seeking careers in music. We all know that it's hard to get anywhere in indie music, as well as being in previous bands. And they're all songwriters, which is also a very unique thing. Usually there's one or two songwriters in a band. All of them write, and they all love music, and most importantly, they all love people. They are from Austin, Texas. So please welcome Joshua, Jeremy, and JD. Hello, guys.
Hi. Hey.
How's it? I'm not even gonna ask how's it going. We've been talking for the last half hour. I know you guys are fine. Oh my goodness!
It's actually been a really tough couple of months.
Okay.
I'm having a really hard time right now.
That's okay. Don't say that. We're all having fun. Okay, so you guys made your debut. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know if we are, but anyways, you guys made your debut appearance at the Austin Convention Center in front of thousands of people for Dell World. Now that also helped you get on TV only weeks later on KTBC Fox 7 and garner praise from people like the indie band guru with statements such as Shadow of Wales has the tunes and the drive to make a big impact on the strong local Austin scene and beyond. Now, I've heard that the Austin scene is amazing, music-wise.
There's tons of musicians that are talented, and all of them trying to do the same thing that we're doing, actually.
Awesome.
But it's a very, very musical city for sure, and just very open.
Well, that's cool. Now, you guys tell me your story. Like, you can start from, I mean, when you guys, got the band together, because I know you were also in other bands, like Joshua was in Invisible Target. And I know it was Joshua that brought you all together. So Josh, if you want to, I don't know, I'm calling you Josh. Joshua, if you want to tell us the story.
Josh is fine.
Josh is okay, good.
Call me Josh.
I feel like.
Short name, the Josh. It's fine.
Okay, anyway.
We don't tell anything else.
By the way, you guys, Joshua's the comedian in the crowd. Just so you know.
Oh gosh, we're doing it. Josh is the comedian. Yeah, he's much better than jokes.
Okay, anyways.
Definitely would say JD is our comedian of the group. Yeah.
Oh, JD is
pretty much the comedian.
Okay, well.
But the band story, what's that all about, man?
Yeah.
The band started back when my brother were actually about to go to California, give up on music altogether. Or not give up, I guess just a different direction. We thought we would give music just one more shot, and found Jeremy coming back to Austin after being in Houston, Texas for, I think, was it 2 years or so? Something like that, a couple of years, yeah. And then JD actually met him through a high school class that I was giving a lecture on, kind of like a guest speech more so, on how to manage college life and music career. And I'll let JD take the rest of that because he has more of the other side of that to say.
Oh, okay.
It's actually kind of funny. He came to speak, like you said, about balancing band life and the college life, and I raised my hand, answered the question right. I got a free CD from Invisible Target. That band quickly became one of my favorite bands when I was in high school. I really admired what he was doing, and I wanted to be a part of it. But the ironic thing is, like I said, he came to speak about balancing band life and college life. A few years later, we both dropped out of college and joined each other's band. So I learned nothing from that lecture. me for a speech on anything.
Okay. Noted. Don't hire Josh to do a speech. Oh, that's a funny story. Okay. So you guys released your debut self-titled EP. What year did you do that?
2014. 2014.
2014.
We created the band in 2013, and we released the first record in 2014.
Okay. And you saw an explosion of support with your fan base and your website, which your website's going to be up on my website, by the way, so everybody will be able to click on it and go right to your website. Now, you dropped one of the sassiest and catchiest records in recent memory, claims Under the Gun Review. The debut EP charted on CMJ's Top 200 and was added to regular rotation in Starbucks coffee shops across the US and Canada, where I am.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah. That is the truth.
That is the truth. I hope so. It's your bio, guys. Now, you were also featured in the film The Guards Themselves. I'm not familiar with that film.
Oh, yeah. I would probably let Josh take that one, too. Oh, what? Really? Okay. Yeah, I feel like you probably know more about how that whole thing happened than any of us. Yeah. So we got...
I am dying, guys. I'm dying. I'm just letting you know. Okay.
we got an email, high tech and all. We got an email from a guy who wanted to use our record more so, our first EP, and wanted to feature it in his film as like kind of background and that kind of score. And that's virtually the only part of that really came about. And then we gave him permission, and it ended up being a pretty big success. And we still get a ton of plays just from that movie. And it being on YouTube, we have like a ton of people just like commenting on the songs on YouTube, and didn't know how much actual outcome of that would actually what would turn up, and it ended up being really successful. That's really cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
I think that film ended up going to like festivals, and it was funny. We were actually playing a show. I'm blanking on the name of the city, but the lead actor was there, and I didn't recognize him, and that was a little embarrassing. But it's been cool. It was a real blessing, being part of that project.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. The YouTube, it's still on YouTube, and the YouTube channel is like The Door Monster now, or it used to be called like White Lightning HQ or something like that. And so we still get like comments on our YouTube videos. So like, found you guys from The Door Monster or White Lightning.
Well, that's cool.
Like, we're still getting new bands from that.
Awesome. Now, you've played music festivals such as Rockfest, South by So What, and you've played with bands like Mayday, Parade, Courage My Love, Water Park, Set It Off, Circus Survive, Cartel, and much, much more. And then you released your sophomore EP, What We Do, on August 14th, 2017, preceding a Midwest regional tour. And the two singles from the EP, Runaway and Live It Up, saw rotation at Hollister stores, Starbucks coffee shops, Uber offices, and more. And then the music video for Runaway was received by broadcast television channels in California, Tennessee, Illinois, New York, Texas, and saw syndication in select health and fitness centers across the U.S., such as Gold's Gym, Planet Fitness, and more. Now, Runaway was also featured as the most clicked track on FM 104.1 in Boston, and was number 9 on Indie Music TV's Top 21. That is quite an accomplishment, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, are you guys into working out at the gym and stuff? Why did it end up that gyms ended up grabbing that song?
I am into working out, I guess. I mean, I don't like working out, but I do it because I have to, and also because my wife forces me to. But true, I see that. I don't know about Davey and Josh. I know that Josh goes on runs and stuff. The way that really happened, we just had some friends of ours that we met through an event in Dallas that had a relationship with a promoter who makes playlists for health clubs.
Okay.
And it ended up landing on their desk somehow, and they decided to submit it. And Planet Fitness and Gold's Gym and some other people, but I'm not sure who actually picked it up. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm losing my voice here. In 2018, What We Do and its song Animals were nominated for Independent Music Awards in the Best Indie Alternative Rock Song and for Best Rock EP. Now, Shadow of Wales today, and they're also known as SOW, just so you guys know. You're continuing to play shows, expand your US following, and now you're going to be on my site, which is worldwide. So hopefully Canada and the UK and everybody that tunes in will also fall in love with you like I have. Now, you've recently attended the Independent Music Awards in New York, and you're planning on writing and releasing new music within the year, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so
it was actually just me and Jeremy moved to New York, but that was a blast. And if you're interested in learning more about that, there will be a little segment in our upcoming video log podcast featurette.
Okay, so how do they find your podcast?
Yeah, you can do that on our. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. If you just search Shadow of Wales, it's almost done. I would say I'm halfway through editing it, but that should be up fairly soon. If you're curious about our New York adventures.
Awesome. So do you guys like record all of your adventures?
Yeah. I mean, we've kind of made it a point from when we started the band. We made a promise to our fans that we're going to take them on the adventure with us, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't exist as a band.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
It's not the full 24 hours out of the day type thing. Yeah, this is not the Truman Show, but
God,
we cut together the best little bits.
Okay, that's good because 24/7.
There's a couple golden videos up there on the YouTube of Josh sleeping, doing his morning routine. There's one video, if you dig deep enough, of us covering Josh and numerous hot dog condiments. So,
poor Josh.
If you're curious about that, it's on there.
All right.
You want probably not see that kind of thing. If that's what you're into, ever know each other, get another experience on documentation. Yeah, sure.
You guys are a lot of fun. I gotta say, you guys are hilarious. I've enjoyed this interview. I enjoyed the before part of the interview when the call kept dropping and we couldn't hear people, and now it's all good. We got to know each other very well.
My mom's calling. Can I jump on the call too?
Okay.
Oh my
no. What?
I'm gonna just take a gander and say that Josh is joking. No, actually, my mom is calling. But yeah, I was joking about things.
You guys are killing me.
Anyways.
Oh my God. Okay, back to the interview. Okay, anyways, I've completely lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore besides just sitting here talking to you guys. Anyways, okay.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished? That's what you were trying to do all along? Well, you succeeded.
Throw you off.
You succeeded.
Interview done.
Mic drop, right? Mic drop.
Phone drop. Call drop.
No, don't call drop again. God, please no. Okay, so you guys have been okay, hang on, I'm trying. You guys.
So what were you saying?
I'm trying to talk. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I was going to say, you guys have played in different bands. You guys have been doing this for a while. If you had any advice to give either an artist that's already out there or a new artist, I mean, you can answer this individually. You can just appoint somebody to answer for you. What kind of advice would you give, guys?
Jeremy?
And then there was silence.
Okay, yeah. So we actually get questions about, what to do about getting into a band or how to do the music career and all that kind of stuff. I would say to the individual person, just work on music yourself. don't like try to force the band aspect of it until like that makes sense. Like it's really cool whenever you get to be in a band with your friends and that kind of stuff. But it's also really hard to find those types of friends that have the exact same goals as you, the similar enough aligned passions as you and ambitions as you to be able to like, you know, really move forward as a unit, which is something that I think is unique for all of us in Shadow of Wales, is that we came together in this band. We knew exactly what we were looking for in the band, and we were all like had the same mindset, and that's why we've succeeded so well, or at least succeeded so well as far as we have. But a lot of people, I think, just rush that. So I would say my advice to an individual is work on yourself, work on your own brand, unless you already have a band, and try to grow your own following as a solo artist. Learn how to use Pro Tools and a DAW and all of that on your own, and build your own online following. That way, when you finally do find a group or find people through a Facebook group or networking event or concerts or whatever it is that you find them through, you'll already have this kind of like built-in following and a huge knowledge base and an idea of what you want to be as an artist before you align yourself with a bunch of other people that may or may not have those same values.
You know what?
Definitely, that would be my biggest advice.
That is great advice. And that's the first time anybody's ever given that advice. So thank you, especially about the programs that you need. And yeah, wow, that was very good advice. Anybody else have anything to add to that? Or that's good?
Being in a band is a lot more than playing music. I can say that for sure. Because if you want it, you kind of have to spin all the plates and wear all the hats. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier having a supportive team. They're knowledgeable and they're knowledge hungry and knowledge driven. So, like marketing, for example, that's not something I ever really considered needing to know. But, you know, we're taking like online marketing classes and trying to apply that to our brand and building our brand. So that's important. Know why you're doing it. You know, I think that's another reason why we as Shadow of Wales work so well together is because we have the same motivation. You know, like music is awesome. I love it more than almost everything in the world.
Same.
But I also love people, and music is a great platform to reach people and to be something positive and encouraging, and you know, be that thing for somebody else that got me through my hard times. And I think we all have like that similar history. So that's, I guess, what I was trying to say is just know why you're doing it. If you're doing it for money, then maybe go into like, I don't know, construction. There's a lot easier ways to make money than music.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm not a musician. I don't play any instruments, but I've been in radio for 18 years. Now I do this, and I talk to artists daily. And yeah, there's not a lot of money in it. It's got to be your passion. It's got to be your dream. And you have to have a reason to do it. I love what you just said about your reason to doing it, because music got you through your hard times. I don't watch TV, guys. I mean, except for the Jets game tonight. Go Jets, go. I had to get that in there. Also The Voice, just because I love that they have their backs turned to them, is based on their voice. But I do not watch TV, and I think more people need to turn on the radio or turn on Spotify or whatever the case may be, and turn off TV and turn off the news, for the love of God. So that was, I love that you mentioned that. Does anybody else want to add? Are we good? Are we? I don't want to leave anybody out.
Joshua?
I mean, I agree with Jeremy and JD. Honestly, they covered a lot of what I, would say. There's obviously a lot more that I could say, but I probably don't want to get into because, JD and Jerry did a pretty good job of consolidating. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
I could add one more thing.
Sure.
Beyond the business side of it and beyond the whole like growing yourself as an artist, the only other advice I'd have for somebody is just like don't freaking give up. Because I mean, as you guys we've all been saying this already, but it's really hard, and it's to break into the actual industry itself and
and really succeed and to make a living out of it,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's very difficult. So, like, just if you know that you love it and you know for sure that's what you want to do, you just got to freaking give it your all 100% all the time and don't give up.
Yeah.
That's different from breaks. Like, taking breaks, that's one thing, but, like, don't, like, give up. Like, I'm not saying don't take breaks, but don't give up.
Exactly. Yeah. That's great advice. And learn how to handle everybody saying no to you, because you guys hear that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
if you hear enough no's, there's a couple yeses thrown in there.
Always.
I heard it. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
I heard it just today when my wife was saying no to me when I asked for a cookie.
You just kept bugging, and eventually it turned into a yes.
She'll eventually say yes.
And there you go. That's true.
Or divorce you. Those are the options.
Oh my god. Anyways, which two songs are we going to hear from you guys?
We're going to hear Live It Up and Runaway.
Yes. Now, I'm going to say, you guys have a very unique sound. I love both of these songs. I love your music, period. But I really love Runaway. I don't know what it is about the song. I don't know why. I just absolutely love the song. Because all of you write, like, do you guys write together, or do you each write individual songs, or how does that work?
All of the above.
Okay.
Yeah, both.
Okay. Well, it
kind of depends on the track. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, so weird, like, not seeing people and talking to them. It's really hard to do.
I know. I do it every day.
Yeah, Runaway was actually one of the tracks that we actually kind of started out as a jam session at one of our practices, and it came into what it was. I mean, obviously, like, the backbone of it more so, but, there's always production that you add to songs later on. But Runaway was definitely one of the ones that we all had a part in, so that was cool.
Okay, and what about Live It Up? Did you all have a part in that, or was it just one person? Or two, or whatever?
I honestly don't remember. That was so long ago. It actually went into two different processes. It actually was a much slower version when I first, I made, like, the backbone of it, but then we pretty much took it apart, became riffs, and made it faster, and that was pretty much it. So, like, even songs that some of us might write separately, we end up, like, we might keep the basic riffs of it, but we usually end up altering it together. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it totally does. It totally does. I think it's cool that you guys are all part of the process. Now, I want to, so you can buy your music online. Check out their YouTube. I'm going to, because I want to see Joshua covered in condiments. I'm just saying. Also, their website.
And who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? Who doesn't want to see somebody get covered in condiments? I don't know. The website is What Is So, and it's SOW.com. It's going to be up on my website. You can click on it. It'll go directly to their website. You can find out more about the guys. You can read you do podcasts, or you can watch their podcasts, and check out their YouTube channel, because they have lots of cool stuff on there. And I urge everyone to download these songs. Support the indie artists. And these guys are amazing. They're good. They're going to go far. I'm predicting now. And they're a lot of fun, and they are very friendly. I just got to say, you guys have me. I haven't laughed as much in an interview as I have in this one. So thank you for that. And beforehand,
glad we could brighten your day.
Always, yeah, always. That was good. I mean, like I said, we had a lot of technical difficulties at the beginning. We got it all smoothed out, thank God. But it was funny as hell, I'm just gonna say. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come on my show. And anything new happens, you drop a new single, whatever the case may be, get in touch with me. I will either bring you back on to talk about either, a new EP or whatever the case may be, or if you have a single, I'll throw it up on my Allie's Odds and Ends and promote the hell out of it for you. That's what I'm here for. I love music just as much as you guys do, and I'm living my dream by doing this. So I will do whatever I can to support artists that I firmly believe in and like their music, and you are one of them. So thank you very much, you guys.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me on Allie's Attic. Keep checking my website, because you never know what kind of surprises you'll find in my attic. Cheers, everyone.